Hi, this is Justin J. McIntosh of the Dump Buckets, and we're here with Pumpkin Ale Pumpkin Chili. Let's get started. First off, we take a dollop of sour cream, and we mix it with a dollop of pumpkin. Just stir that up, and we'll put it in the fridge for later. Next, it's on to the meat. I used 1.5 pounds of chopped up pork loin, and I just add a little bit of flour to the meat in order to make a thick gravy while it cooks. Then I just stir it a little bit by hand. Add some oil to the pan here. Then I add the meat and listen to it sizzle. Then I just give it a few stirs. And once it cooks part way, I add a little pinch of salt and then cook it for the rest of the way. Once fully cooked, I remove it from the heat, place the meat into a bowl, then return the pan to the stovetop in order to add a few tablespoons of butter and the onion. A little bit of the meat and flour is still stuck to the bottom of the pan, but don't worry, it's just going to cook itself into the chili. Cook the onion until it looks translucent. Add garlic, 1 poblano pepper, 2 serrano peppers, and 1 jalapeno pepper, pinch of salt, and some cracks of fresh pepper. Give that a stir and just cook it a little bit more. Then you can return the meat back to the pan. Now onto the beer. I'm adding the Flat Jack Pumpkin Ale, brewed with pumpkin and spices from our friends at Flat 12. Pumpkin beer really adds a lot of flavor to this chili, and that's a good thing. As long as you have a decent sized pot, it shouldn't bubble out. I like to give it a stir to make sure everything's mixed together. And when it starts to simmer, we add the spices. First, it's chili powder, some cumin, some oregano, a good helping of pumpkin pie spice, some cayenne pepper, salt and pepper, and a little bit of cocoa powder. Now just give that a stir till it's all combined. Now I just add a can of tomatoes, and I want this to be a little bit spicier, so I actually added some chopped up chipotle peppers as well. Take the rest of that pumpkin and add it to the chili. Once all stirred together, turn the heat on low and simmer for a total of 1 hour. After that hour's up, just give it a little taste. I thought it needed to be a little bit spicier, so I just put in a couple shots of hot sauce. I let it simmer for another 10 minutes, and then it was ready to serve. Serve any way you like. I like to take that pumpkin sour cream from earlier, put a little bit on top with some tortilla chips. The pumpkin and the pumpkin beer both add great flavor to this chili, and I suggest you try with all the fall pumpkin beers coming out now. And if you made this recipe, let us know what you thought in the comments. We'd love to hear what you thought. Also, make sure you press subscribe in order to keep up to date with all of our Dump Bucket videos. Cheers!
No, Chris, no. What? That's sticky.
Tell them about the bonus videos.
Boner video. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know him too well. Now your shirt's wet because of my sweat. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to tell you guys that we got the Brewfest video over here, and we got bonus videos over here. So make sure you watch both, and we love you.